So I finally hit 7 million naira investing in US stocks. And I think that one of the things we don't talk about very often is how stressful it can get just watching your money go up and down. You know, when you invest in a stock or crypto or any asset, really, you're just watching your money appreciate and depreciate over time. It's very, very stressful. If you're not patient enough, you can just decide, you know what, I am going to shut down everything, sell all my assets, spend the money, and just forget this whole investing thing. I've thought about it a couple of times, but I did not. It took me like 4 years to hit 4 million naira. And this was me investing around, I think, 2 point something million. It took 4 years to hit 4 million naira. And that happened on December 23rd, 2024. But going from 4 million naira to 7 million naira was easier because it took less than a year. I lost around 1 million naira in, I think, April or May of this year. I made a post about it. I don't know if you guys saw it. But since June, July, August, the stock market has been really, really good. And I've been able to pretty much recover all that money. And now I'm at 7 million naira. It's been quite a journey, really. And one of the things I want to talk about in this video is just my journey in general, and also answer some questions that you guys ask me from time to time about investing. If you've never invested or bought stocks before and you want to trade shares, feel free to hang around. I am going to answer some questions that I picked up from, different comments, mostly TikTok and, YouTube. And I will be answering them in this video. But let's talk about my journey first. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Magnus. I'm a recruiter. I help people get jobs. If you've been following my channel from way back, I used to make videos about how to land a job. We created a spreadsheet of over 700 companies that you can, apply to work at. I'm going to leave the link to that spreadsheet under this video. And on the side, I make videos like this. I like talking about technology and, of course, investing as well. And when I say investing, I'm not talking about Forex. I don't trade Forex. I've tried trading Forex in the past. I took courses on Forex trading. It wasn't really entering. But I was way younger at the time, in my defense. This was like 2017. I feel like if I take courses on Forex trading now, I might learn a thing or two. But it's not really something I'm interested in. I'm putting a lot of my money in the stock market instead because I understand the stock market to a very huge extent. I've tried crypto as well, but there are a lot of losses, especially with trading futures. And so I just backed out a bit. I still buy crypto from time to time when there are dips. I'm not going to tell you what particular crypto I buy because I don't want to make this video an investment advice video. So this is not financial advice. I'm not going to tell you what particular stock or what particular crypto to buy. But yes, I do trade crypto from time to time, and then I trade stocks. I have also invested in Naira in a way because I use PiggyVest. I've used PiggyVest since around 2017 or so. I've been to a couple of their events as well. And in the middle of 2020, a friend of mine introduced me to, stocks. He said there was an app called Bamboo. I should check it out. They use it to trade US stocks. And that's how I started using Bamboo. This video is also not to sponsor Bamboo. I just use them to trade stocks. There are other ones out there. I've tried signing up on one of them, but the entire process was just stressful. So I just stayed with Bamboo since. Now, that has been my journey so far. Over time, because I am putting my money in the stock market, I've been taking courses on just stocks trading and stock investing. Stock trading to me is basically buying and selling stocks. You can buy today and sell after 1 day or 2 days. That is trading to me. Investing to me is buying or investing in a particular stock and holding it for a very long time. Like I invested in Google at some point and I held my shares for a very long time. And when it dipped, I bought more shares. I've had some stocks that are even like way longer. I've had some stocks since like 2020. So that is investing to me. It's holding a particular asset, land or whatever, for a very long time instead of buying and selling immediately. If you're buying and selling immediately, to me, you're a trader. You just trade. Now, I'm going to answer some questions that you guys ask me, when it comes to investing in general. The first one is, why Bamboo? again, I chose Bamboo because it was easy to sign up. They asked for my BVN and a bunch of stuff, and I signed up, and it was just easy. So that is why I use Bamboo. Next one is, how do I start investing? It's easy. You sign up on platforms like Bamboo. You don't have to use Bamboo. You can use any other platform. You sign up on those platforms and you see a bunch of companies that you can invest in. My advice, do your research on a company before you buy their shares. If you're investing in a Nigerian company, to be like maybe MTN, First Bank, First Hold Co, and Co, you can buy any of their shares and leave it there over time. Investing is basically just buying their shares with your money and leaving it there for a very long time for your money to appreciate. So that's it. If you invest in the right company, in the next couple of months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you should be able to make some profit. And then you just work your way up from there. And now, another question that you probably have for me is, does this mean that I will never lose money when I invest in companies? You will, especially if you're somebody who likes to just buy something that people are talking about. People are talking about Jais Bank, for example, and you don't have an account, but because a lot of people are talking about it, you want to buy. A friend who works at a particular Nigerian company is saying, we are selling shares, or come and buy shares, maybe MTN shares, and you rush to go and buy without doing your research. That is not good. You need to do your research. Now, the next question is, how do I do my research? Where do I even check? Well, you can do your research by checking groups, communities, YouTube as well. There are so many people here on YouTube that talk about Nigerian stocks and US stocks. I don't trade Nigerian stocks. I don't invest in Nigerian stocks at the moment. I only trade US stocks because that is what I grew up learning about. But I know a lot of people who trade Nigerian stocks, and they do a lot of learnings here on YouTube. They do a lot of learnings on Twitter as well. There are people who tweet about Nigerian stocks on Twitter. You can just search for MTN stocks or Fidelity Bank shares. Something will come up. A lot of these people also teach classes, like actual classes on how to invest in stocks. I don't have any particular person that I can refer to you, because I don't know these people personally, these YouTubers who create this, kind of content. I don't know them personally, but a lot of these guys, I've heard them talk about the stock market, and you can tell that they know what they are talking about. So do your research. There are also Facebook groups too, where they talk about these things. There are some influencers on Instagram as well, but I don't really follow influencers because, again, they influence. They are just using their platform to promote the market and all of that. So I would not recommend influencers. You can lose money if you invest in the wrong company. If you buy MTN shares now, but maybe something happened with MTN, or something happens to the Nigerian economy, the stocks might take a hit as well. That is also why I don't invest in Nigerian stocks. But US stocks are, to a very huge extent, more stable, especially the popular companies in the US market. Now, another question is, can I withdraw my money at any time? So unlike crypto, the stock market is regulated. The stock market opens at a particular time every day and closes at a particular time. For the Nigerian stock market, I don't know what time they open. I want to assume, this is an assumption, I think it's 10 a.m. until around 2:30 every day. So when the market is open, you can buy and sell shares of maybe GT Bank, MTN, and Co. Want to buy US stocks? The US stock market opens every day from 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time until 9 p.m. Nigerian time. These stock trading platforms will let you buy their shares around that time. If you try to buy stocks on weekend, they will tell you the market is closed, so you cannot buy shares. Again, these things are easy when you install apps like Bamboo, because when you go to their help section within the app, they will show you some tutorials. When does the stock market open? How do I navigate the app? How do I fund my wallet? They will show you those things. The steps are all there. So you cannot withdraw your money when the stock market is closed. Also, you have to know some policies in the market that affect how you trade. One of those things is basically when you can withdraw. So if you buy a stock right now, you cannot decide to sell the stock right now, and I'll tell you why in this video. Just watch this video I made for a second. Let's talk about withdrawing your money from the stock market.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
If you sell a stock right now, you will not be able to withdraw your money immediately.
Ouch!
This is because the stock is subject to the settlement cycle. Settlement cycles are basically the time frames between when a stock is sold and when that sale is finalized. For the US stock market, it's usually T plus 1, basically the day the trade happened plus 1 day. So after 1 day, you'll be able to withdraw your money. For the Nigerian stock market, it's currently T plus 3, but from November of this year, they're looking to change it to T plus 2. It means if you sell a stock right now, you have to wait another 2 days. Currently, you have to wait 3 days to be able to withdraw your money. For the European stock market and the UK as well, if you sell a stock right now, you have to wait another 2 days. So it's T plus 2. So I thought to let you guys know, because the stock market is not the crypto market. Money markets like the crypto market will let you transfer or withdraw your money immediately. But for stocks, it's a different ball game entirely. So I don't expect you to put your rent in the stock market or put an important money in the stock market and expect to withdraw it, immediately. You have to wait another day or 2 or 3 if you're trading Nigerian stocks. I hope this helps. I'll see you guys. Bye. Welcome back. Now, another question I get a lot is, do you teach stock investing? Yes, I do. Right? But I don't come to you and tell you, oh, I'm a financial analyst, I'm a financial advisor and all of that. No. You have to book a one-on-one session with me, and I'll pretty much show you my portfolio. I'll show you how I got there, and then I'll teach you how to pretty much do everything from scratch. How to buy your first stock, how to credit your wallet, what to avoid and everything. I take classes from the basics, but again, I do not teach how to trade Nigerian stocks because I don't trade Nigerian stocks. I cannot teach you what I don't do. I can't teach you something if I've not made mistakes in that area and all of that. I only teach how to trade US stocks. So if you want to have a class with me, you want to know the cost and everything, just click on the link under this video, and you can reach out to me and then we'll continue. You can just reach out to me on Instagram. This is my Instagram handle. Now you're probably wondering, you got into this stock thing without a plan. What's going to happen now that you have 7 million naira? Well, I don't plan to spend the money. I am going to pretty much see if I can get it to 10 million naira at the end of this year, 2025. If I can get up to 10 million naira, I think I can do double of that. So I want to really, really ride it hard and see how far it goes. Bamboo has this thing called Bamboo Gold. It's kind of like a special membership for people who have $10,000 or more on their Bamboo wallet. I don't have $10,000 yet, but I'm hoping to get there one day, where I've invested up to that amount, or I've made up to that amount when it comes to just investing and interest as well, and profit and all of that. So I hope to, get to that point where I have $10,000. So I'll be part of the Bamboo Gold membership, and then I can get maybe some benefits or something. Then from there, I can, decide something else. I don't know. I really don't know. My 9 to 5 is just one of the things that I focus on mostly. Investing for me is really something I do on the side. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to how it goes. Let me know if you have questions. Again, investing is not easy. It's not easy at all, especially if you're somebody who you're trying to, earn money. You're looking for money online. You're paying for things in your family. You have to eat, and then you still have to set money aside for investing. It's stressful. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. So, if you get into it, happy investing. If you have questions for me, check out, the comments and just leave your question there, and I'll respond to it. Thank you for your time. Bye.